Well, it is a big, big clash, and let's get more on it. Live now to David Haye in central London. David, good afternoon to you. Before now, we thought you'd only come back if one of the Klitschkos was in the ring with you. So, question is, why are you taking this fight?
As you said, I said before I'd only come back for a Klitschko, but it doesn't look like they're wanting to come to the table anytime soon. So instead of just sitting around rotting, I thought, why not get in the ring with a big guy like Tyson Fury, 6'9", and go through the training camp and keep myself ticking over, keep myself in shape. Because if I don't, come time to fight Klitschko, I might have been out the ring for two and a half years, and that's way too long. I want to stay active, I want to stay in shape, and I want to keep on the right track.
So essentially, is this a bit of a stepping stone to keep you in shape? Is that the main benefit you'll get from this, David?
Yeah, it's not so much of a stepping stone. It's just it's a marking time fight. It's just to keep me active, keep the fans happy. This particular guy, Tyson Fury, he makes some bold claims. He said he's the greatest ever boxer and the greatest ever boxer that there ever will be. He's really delusional, and everybody wants to see this guy get knocked spark out. And who better to do that than myself? I've knocked out 24 of my 26 victories, and this will be just one more knockout victory on my resume.
We obviously heard Tyson welcoming you to the press conference. He's had his bit of verbals. Last night, you were on Twitter as well, having your say. Amusing tweet, I have to say, saying that Fury was putting crayon to paper before his warm milk and nap time. Where exactly has this rivalry come from then, David?
It's come from him just being real sort of outlandish. He says some crazy things. He sort of demands headlines, not from what he actually does in a boxing ring, but from what he does outside of it. But the credit to him, he's 21 fights unbeaten. He's a lot bigger than me. He's 6'9", I'm 6'3". So it's going to be entertaining while he's able to stand up. But I'm looking at taking him out pretty quick, and it'll be a great fight. Everybody at the Manchester Arena are really excited about this. I've had two of my successful world title defences at the Manchester Arena, and it was a fantastic atmosphere. The fight's live on Sky Box Office, so it's a huge event. It's gonna be a mega fight, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
You mentioned the difference in size, the difference in heights, but of course you've taken on giants, I suppose, in the ring before. Nikolai Valuev, particularly in 2009, 7 foot or so. I'm guessing that's not an aspect that phases you, is it?
No, I've been in the ring with guys who are a lot bigger than myself. This guy's 6'9". It sounds big, but the way I see it, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And as you said, we've been having a lot of banter on Twitter, which is always fun. At Mr. David Haye, if you want to follow me. And I'm looking forward to this build-up. It's going to be like no other. And he's coming to win. He believes he's going to beat me. And nobody says the type of things he says if they're not confident in victory. And I'm envisaging a fantastic night of boxing.
OK, in terms of Tyson Fury himself, you say he's come out with some outlandish claims, claiming he's the best heavyweight in the world. I think there are a fair few fighters who might have something to say about that. How do you rate him, though, David?
Yeah. I'd say he's in the top 10 for sure. He's definitely a top 10 fighter. He's unbeaten. He hasn't really beaten any big name, heavyweights, as yet. I will be his biggest win by far if he can somehow miraculously find his hand being raised at the end of the fight. But in my opinion, that's not going to happen. I think he can be dangerous on his day. I think he's young. He's 24. He's fresh. He hasn't had too many miles on the clock. So he's a young, fresh. He's a young prospect. I'm the old veteran now. I'm 32. I've been around. I was world professional champion while he was still an amateur. So I've been around a lot longer than him. I've been all over the world, trained and sparred with so many different world-class fighters, and it's nice to be on a different side of things. It's normally me, the young guy, coming for the titles. Now it's me. I'm the old guy. Fairing off these young lions.
OK, you're very good at a big sell, David. We'll give you that, but we're going to give you one more chance. Why should we all watch then? How excited are you about this fight, and why should we be paying attention and watching?
All you got to do is watch a clip of Tyson Fury. Listen to what he says. The guy's a bit of a lunatic. The guy is pretty rough and ready when it comes time to actually fighting. He's pretty dirty inside the ring, and he's predicting a violent knockout of myself, and I'll obviously have to have a difference of opinion on him with that one. But it's going to be a great fight, a great build-up, and I guarantee this is going to be a huge talking point over the next couple of months. And come fight night, I believe this will be one of the biggest all British, heavyweight clashes for many, many, many years, and it will be a great fight while he's conscious.
OK, thank you very much indeed, David. Look forward to the fight.
No problem.
Well, there'll be much, much more on this huge heavyweight bout on tonight's ringside. David Haye and Tyson Fury will be in the studio. That is on Sky Sports 4 HD from 6 o'clock tonight. And we'll bring you more from that news conference later this hour. And what a fight it is going to be. David Haye against Tyson Fury. Manchester Arena, live and exclusive on Sky. Box office September the 28th.